Millenium are going to be starting on the defense. They get the first attacking ban. Let's see what these operator bans are going to have in store for us.
Yeah, so I'm expecting, there you go, Dokkaebi will get banned firstly by Millenium. Even though this is an operator that is very strong for Livin, for example, Immortals kind of use and abuse Dokkaebi. It's very much a Latin American thing as well here. Millenium looking more at a own play. Immortals will go in for the first attacker ban. Glass will get removed. And I assume that'll be Mira, the second operator, being taken away. This definitely does leave things open for Millenium, as they can bring a Blackbeard, which is something we know Renshiro plays quite a bit of.
Yeah, Blackbeard is always going to be a big menace on Oregon. It's a very heavy window map, especially looking at the Kid Storms. And let's not forget as well...
Smoke! Oh, boy, that's Blitzfinka time.
That's a big ban.
They baited into no shield ban.
Yeah, that's a map or a ban that we never ever see banned on specifically Oregon, because the amount of chokeholds that you can put pressure onto the attacking team with them gas canisters is so crucial in most cases.
It has happened twice where in Pro League Smoke will be banned. It was once on Oregon, once on Clubhouse. And that is it. Smoke is so rarely banned because of how strong he is, how essential he is for a lot of teams. And now here, we see him banned, and I'm expecting Immortals to really try to juke things out here against Millenium. Now they need to go for one operator that they're sure of, and there we go. I'm gonna go for the Blitz, maybe the second one. Okay, so I don't think it's gonna be a Jackal. I think it's gonna be a switch to a Finka.
Yeah, certainly could be the case. Jackal isn't an operator that is played all in Oregon, mostly because it is quite a small map. It's very easy to drone out, and whenever you have essentially the human drone in the form of a Blitz, who is actually going to get six picked out for Alliance, so Jackal's going to stay.
Much more standard.
And Valkyrie's going to be brought out as well for the tower defense, and we know how strong Valkyrie cameras can be on that particular bomb site.
Yeah, and we've seen how important it is to hold the third floor on the tower, putting the Jaeger up there and just having him go ham on any of his opponents that dare to come up there. But you require a lot of ADSs. You require a lot of utility, a lot of minerals to make sure that top floor is held effectively. But another spot is also holding from below. Now, Mira is not a big operator when it comes to the tower defense, but Falco will be bringing the op this time around as well. He's going to be reinforcing the side here from construction and just falling back in the meantime.
Yeah, them mirror windows ideally are going to be played in about the attic area. This just locks down a potential access route for the attackers, and especially attic, which is a very high traffic area. Whenever you can open up that reinforced wall from that bedroom side and push your way in, gives you your staging ground, gives you your foothold on to this bomb site. And also, the other mirror window is primarily going to be used as more of a meeting hold. It helps down with the bottom floor then. It helps lock down. Nobody can come through in towards that other area that some teams do like to push. It's a bit more riskier pushing in towards the meeting if you do not have the attic area locked down first of all. But this is where the drone phase is just going to come out for Immortals, figure out where they're going to want to push, and then, like I said, try and get their way in towards the bedroom area, and then essentially in towards that attic area, which is going to be the big key inside of this attack.
Now, Novi's just moving in to the kitchen, and spot that both walls here are reinforced into the meeting hall. You can scan in by just using the drone hull to your advantage. They even have a bandit battery on the back. So a lot of utility being used here to hold onto the meeting hall, and obviously it makes a lot of sense, right?
Yeah, of course it does, yeah.
You kind of need to have this sort of hold, because otherwise the tower is pretty darn complicated to hold without having external layers. This has to be this onion style of defense. If not, you're going to cry at the end of it.
Yeah, you really have to think out what you want to do with your defense, especially on a tower, which is, it's seen a bit of an uprise today, I would say. Typically in the Pro League weeks, we haven't seen this being played as much as we would like it to be sometimes, but certainly today, it has been played quite a lot by different teams, so it is becoming a bit of a meta, and already we're seeing these Habana pellets being used in towards that kitchen area, and then they're going to try and breach their way in towards the meeting from just simply the meeting, not even the attic. They're going to try and risk it.
All right, Novi's moving in from the basement. Can he spot any footsteps? No, he cannot. Just moving up. And he gets a free kill on the Echo. And nobody really watching in this position as the drone right in front. Cyber getting information being relayed back into the players of Immortals. Novi's coming in and can use these holes up in the attic to his advantage. Hicks having to run down as Renshiro will get the kill on one. That's now Diffuser on the floor and just watching in the kitchen. They have information and a beat on where that Diffuser is. Of course, Makes will keep contesting. Novi's just has no ability to peek up as he knows that there's opponents that are watching for him. Though the smoke grenade might be the thing that he needs here to keep moving up. The Echo Drone gives information back to Immortals here. Second smoke grenade will get thrown out. Unfortunately, he can't find the angle on player upstairs. C4 will miss here from Renshiro. The Diffuser has been picked up. Yuk will get one on Renshiro, turn it into a 4v3, but Hicks runs in and he gets the kill on Cyber from above. Diffuser plant has been denied as Falco gets one more from the rear stage, and he's playing against Diogo getting the kill. Diffuser now on the floor. They try to spray into the back as Novice is low. This is the trade as Hicks gets the kill, and the Mira is on the floor in the rear stage. It's pretty effective for Millenium. Holding tower definitely gives you a big advantage now, leading into our next two sites, possibly Laundry and, of course, the bedroom.
Yeah, an excellent defense from Millenium. I actually thought Immortals had a bit of a chance there with Novi's coming from below a typical access point we do not see many attackers go for, but because they didn't try and plant from the upstairs, being confined in towards that doorway area, it is so easy for a retake coming out from Millenium. We've seen the holes being shot from the soft wall. It then kills the planter onto that area, as we did see the Valkyrie get the kill. And then you have so many runouts you have to worry about as well. May it be coming from the two windows inside of that mid floor off that big tower. It's a lot of things you have to worry about, and Immortals just did not have the flanks covered. We've seen them drop one by one, and then eventually they just lost the control of the site that they did establish.
They couldn't act upon the position of the Jackal, and unfortunately, it gives Millenium a big advantage now because they go up to kids' dorms, and they'll try to use that to their advantage. Remind you that smoke is banned, and for tower, you don't really need a smoke. He's kind of an extra operator if you want, but there's better picks. And here at Millenium, not really fearing anything. They'll be focusing a lot more on the Mira play, and Renshiro, of course, will be sticking to the Mira. I wonder where he's going to be setting up his windows. As we've seen a lot of kitchen, meeting hall, and bathroom holds that include Mira windows.
Yeah, this screams a kitchen at this stage. They brought the Pulse with a shotgun, remind you as well.
Falco, oh my god.
We never
Falco
is
gone. He's still in the mindset of year one, isn't he? This is a shotgun on Pulse. I think, did we see this? Yeah, we did in the previous matchup.
Yes, we did. That was something that definitely caught us by surprise. But who knows, he may be able to make it work, especially on a destructible map like Oregon, where you can then start wallbanging, getting rid of the wooden floor from below. It could come into bite Immortals in the rear end and the inevitable push, so it could work out, who knows.
Interesting part is that no Echo is banned, so I was expecting maybe the Echo would be the replacement here for the shotgun, but not the case, and Rise getting a bit of a tag here in Cyber, who's fairly low on health, and now I'll see Rise just falling back and playing from the Armory Hall.
So it seems to be that Immortals are just going to completely bypass that kitchen defense. They're more focused on this armory and this master bedroom control, trying to get themselves in. Great use of that that secondary shotgun coming out from the Jackal, using it to shoot open from below of the armory, gets rid of Rise, doesn't let him play in there. It's a very common spot for a Jaeger to be played inside armory. He has the ADSs that can protect him from nades coming in from that window.
Oh no, is that an FO12? I've been seeing, okay,
Shotgun Central.
The past week has been all Twitter posts with the FO12. Oh, everybody thought the CZ was overpowered. Look at the FO12 as people are getting ace after ace. They're actually bringing it in competitive play. What is going on?
Well, if you're going to pull out and any time it is going to be at a major event, sure, why not? It might catch Immortals by surprise. It's certainly something that they're not going to be expecting, but still, it's an Ayla, so you're expecting that high SMG anyway. And what? Oh, he's just going to get reset, I'd imagine. So that is going to be the quick pickup. Gets him back up to 50 HP, ready for this push. But we see a Pulse still downstairs with his shotgun, with his C4, which can just simply rotate in the classroom and get a free kill onto the planter inside of that small dorms area.
Now, the shotguns make a lot of sense if you're going to play up close and personal, which Falco will definitely do in here. He can play within the kitchen, he can play within the bathroom, and this is where the shotgun will very much shine. And he also has the Mira in the back. He doesn't need any impact nades to help him with the rotation into the meeting hall, but he's going to try to play the pistol game against his opponents. And you know, to be really effective. It's all about the headshots, and Rise playing in the back of the attic. You hear the goo mine going off as Novi's unable to get the frag in the back. Rise still spraying in, and Cyber still on 50% after being picked up. Novi's, though, finding the headshot on Hicks. Ooh, Novi's with another one. That's Rise now taken down. The smoke being thrown into the hallway. Diogo spraying in as Falco trying to open things up from below and help out his teammates. The Ella still on the site. Renshiro trying to help out as well. Unfortunately, he's not really able to do much. Falco pulls out the heartbeat center. Can he get the kill? Yes, he can, but unfortunately, it takes a while. That's 2 with a shotgun. Even Cyber playing with a shotgun. What is happening? What is happening? Can we get an admin in here?
What?
Why are there so many shotguns?
Was that a sledge
Even on
shotgun?
Yes, that is
Hello?
sledge shotgun.
Hello?
What are you doing?
Surely this is against the rules.
Just take
This
me out
can't
of the
be a
oven.
thing.
I am so done.
You have BK's number, don't you?
No,
You-
BK is currently
you need to get him done.
trying not to die.
Yeah, that's true.
It was his birthday. His birthday was Saturday. Yeah.
Phil's birthday, man.
Feels birthday. Can we get a Feels birthday man for BK in chat? Thank you very much. I'm sure he's watching right now. So BK is the chairman.
BK's always watching.
Oh God, no.
Hey, you set that up for me.
No, but you know what? Every single time somebody posts anything, he just replies with a tick on Twitter, and I'm
He's
like,
the notorious
stop.
ticking robot.
Just stop. He's a robot. He is a robot. He's fairly German. You know, very Einstein, very focusing on everything that he's doing. So
Of course.
That aside, we come back to the focus here for Immortals on the attack, as Millenium will be finally on a normal site. It's odd that they lose on the dorms, but they win on tower pretty effectively. And now it's up to Renshiro to set things up here for Millenium on the Mira. Now the Twitch being banned, they won't have to worry about anything taking down the Mira window early on.
Yeah, we're looking at a very heavy control defense side coming out from Millenium. We know that there's no smoke because it did get banned out by Immortals, so they're going to have to bring the Echo, which was let through, quite surprisingly, because it's typically something we do see. And also, let's not forget about the Legion being brought, which is quite a pesky little operator to deal with in some cases, unless you're running IQ. And IQ, she certainly has fallen off in the recent weeks because of her nerf. And we're going to see the shotgun coming out again from Rise. So is he going to make this work inside of this dorms area? It's a very close range area, so we can make it work. Helps with getting rid of the hatch as well, so it gives them a quick escape. Nova still running on off this Jackal, using it proficiently. Great with the gun. It seems the BC-70 has always been a very excellent gun in most cases, and getting some of these footsteps identifies where the Jaeger's going to play, so don't even need the drone. They know where he is.
Yeah, and you kind of, especially because this is Latin America, they're expecting a team having a couple players upstairs. It's not really something too out of the ordinary. You see Livin setting up his yokai. Now, he did put it on the laundry machine, but he's just going to try to raise it up as it'll be cloaked for the rest of the round here. They know that Immortals not bringing an IQ. Yoke will come in and spray all the way through the wall. Can't really find anything as Rise. Still, of course, with the FO12 in hand. Yoke unable to find the angle just yet, as they can use the hatch to their advantage, but also rotate in from the main hall.
Yeah, a very good setup. We're seeing that Millenium are going to try and waste as much utility as they can, and it's always something that you need to do, especially on a map like Oregon, where whenever you're attacking the downstairs as an attacker, you're always going to be in a constant time limit, because it is one of the hardest bomb sites to try and get a plant down, because it is so close range. You have to worry about echo drones, of course. Smoke not being there is going to be a less of a worry, but still, you're always going to be in a countdown timer. Look at this creativity from Rai. He's going to be able to create himself a shotgun in towards that connector, in towards the bedroom. Novice is going to get the first kill as Hicks will fall, so no more goo mines. The only goo mines are going to be up is going to be still stuck, and Falco does get the refrag.
This is the position that they need. Rise can hold here with the RG-15 and do quite a bit of damage. Still a two-shot, and Rise hits it. Yuk will go down. Is baited out from the armory. 3v3 with an Echo still alive for Livin. They're going to have to watch the angle from above. Cyber still has a shotgun in hand.
Look at this.
What is going on?
Rise, go.
Moving back here. Cyber, and now the SMG in hand. They're going to have to execute on the site. There's not much time left, and if Rise times this correctly, it can definitely shut down his opponents as they go for the execute. But again, SMG-11 at really any range, it's kind of something to fear, though. Shotgun in hand. Now, FO12, not the best shotgun compared to the the M59. So
This is
I'll run right in, and there we go. The super rate of fire. Rise taking down Cyber. Renshiro following up very quickly from above, and Rise again, he gets the kill. Just what is going on? What is this shotgun bonanza?
You can't make this up. You cannot make this up. This is something that we've never seen. Is first of all sledge shotgun, which still pretty uncommon, but more or less Ela with a shotgun as well. It's absurd.
There has literally never been a competitive game ever since Ela was announced and introduced that has had the FO12 being. This is not even one of those, I'm sure it's been played one time. No, it literally never happens.
No. None whatsoever.
We've seen Sledge Shotgun.
Yeah, sometimes.
We've even seen Twitch Shotgun. We've seen Pulse Shotgun. We literally saw it today before this game. But Ela Shotgun? What is this boss?
Hey, it's working. You can't complain. If it's working, then he knows what he's doing, surely. So, kitchen and dining is where we're going to be headed next for Millenium, their first defense at this bomb site. We're going to be seeing the 6th pick onto the castle. New 6th pick coming out from Immortals. So that is going to be the lineup they're going to stick with, which in some cases I'm surprised why you just don't 6th pick and then go back and do the operator you're originally going to pick. You know, it just throws the defending team off. Don't know what, say for example, if Immortals had chosen a Ying, for example, that could put a wee bit of fear into Millenium at some stages as well. So using that 6th pick just to scare your opponents is still a viable strategy. I know that G2 do it. They just pick an operator and then they say, oh, I'm just going to pick back to the operator anyway that I'm going to play.
Yeah.
It works.
Definitely does, but we'll see how this kitchen defense. We've so far seen all 4 sites being played by Millenium. We finally get to see, obviously, the 4th one being actually completely played by Millenium. Rise will set his armor panel onto the site here. His last one in the back pocket by the white stairs window, just to make sure he makes it a bit more complicated for the attackers to go in. Though, fortunately for Immortals, they're bringing 2 of the most excellent self-destructors here with Cyber and Diogo. But there's a mirror window upstairs to help them out with the defense, which actually makes a lot of sense because a sledge coming up to the master bedroom and opening things up here by the closet can definitely make Millenium really have to worry about their flanks literally the entirety of the round because it's a defense in kitchen and taking control of the top floor, pretty important.
Especially whenever Sledge is using the shotgun, we know that he's playing it proficiently. And also Novi's using his secondary shotgun has been proven quite effective. First blood already. He's going to be in Rise after a quick peek from that attic window. That's a very, very hard angle to hit as well. He does get that kill. So well played to Rise, getting that first blood. Gets rid of the Sophia as well, which we know is a very strong operator currently in the meta who can provide a lot of utility. And still, this hold is going to be stuck inside of this bedroom, trying to deny the floor access like you talked about, where we could see the sledge come up, start destroying that floor, especially if he has a sledgehammer plus the shotgun, so he could do a double breach as well, so that could also be another option if he wants to go for that. And Nova's just playing this very late rotate kind of attacker. He's on his own, he just tries to go for these picks, which, as you can see, he's trying to get an early lead for his team as well, trying to get rid of one of the main anchors, which is going to be Amira.
And unfortunately can't find the angle here. Hicks on the Echo playing from the top floor, so got to always keep your eyes about. Never know when the yokai will strike, and that's why you see Hicks rotating around with the yokai, setting it up by the small doors, right by the small dorms. And he will have some line of sight to play with here, alerting his teammates to potential pushes from the back side. As Immortals right now, they're just mostly focused on small tower, which obviously makes a lot of sense. Take control of small tower, and from there the hallway. Now, unfortunately, Falco is going to try and make Yoke's life as miserable as possible. As he's set up in the shower, the Mira looking the other way.
Ram.
And that's a bit of a problem here, Renshiro going down. Oh, Livin, what a shot as well. He'll nail it all the way from the kitchen. So now 2 sets of Exkyrus will be opened up. Cyber with the SMG-11 in hand. He's holding the side here for the farmlands. We'll see everybody really running that bandit with an iron sight. There's no C4 available for Livin, as Hicks has set up his yokai. One will try to go up for the diffuser plant, but instantly we'll see Hicks using his his yokai, which is not usually what would happen.
Oh.
The Jaeger will run in. Unfortunately, no information being relayed back to him. Cyber will get the kill. The supernova of the Echo. It's not been put to play just yet. The Fuser will get planted as the Rise and Livin will get one each. It's now all up to Cyber. He's got an SMG-11 in hand, but has the shotgun in the back. Going for the spray. A lot of damage will get done to him and finally taken out. It's now Immortals that are down. 3-1 up for Millenium. And on a map like Oregon, especially when you win Kitchen and when you win Tower, yeah, it's a pretty darn good position for Millenium. We're feeling pretty darn good about themselves.
Yeah, an excellent start for Millenium. They probably couldn't have asked for a better start against the Immortals, so well done to them. So that's pretty big for them. They've already got the free advantage, so even if they do lose this round, they still have that advantage going into the flip as well. So that's something you have to always keep in mind, is if you do have that early lead, it starts to play a little bit of mind games onto Immortals as well. They're going to be thinking, we need to get back in this. We need to get our heads around this. And we've seen it before. We've seen comebacks. We've seen 5-0 go into a 7-5. It happens.
Yeah, now Immortals are taking their time. They have taken their once per map tactical timeout, so they get 1 minute to talk to their coach and make sure that everything is good to go for the rest. Is now they're down 3-1, and they definitely want that second round to be put on the board for them on the attack before moving down to the defense, because if anything, Millenium have been playing super unorthodox way, and Millenium in the meantime can definitely talk to their coach as well. This is a tactical timeout, and it works, both ways, I guess. We'll see what Millenium have cooked up for our next site. It looks like Kids in Dorms Main Hall, or is the site they're gonna go for this time around. I think we're ready to go here as the admin right behind Immortals coach will come in and just turn off his microphone. Just slap it off of his face, I guess.
Just gets that out of there. So yeah, like you said, a Kids Dorms and Dorms Main Hall is what we're going to be moving into next. Interesting pickup at the moment for Alive, and he's going to be playing a Rook, more of a year one operator, as we do like to say that Rook doesn't see a lot of play due to the fact that he is still a very clunky free armor. He doesn't have that same agility. He still has a great gun. MP5 has always been one of the best, but it's going to be 6th picked anyway out into the Valkyrie, which does make a lot more of a control hole, I'd imagine, with these Valkyrie cameras. Gains more intel for them, so they could be going for the same downstairs defense where they had the setup in Kitchen, especially whenever Falco is running this shotgun with the pulse once again. But certainly Immortals, they didn't even want to go near that push previously, so that may be something that they have to think about, where if they want to put resources in and try and take from below, and then that does allow, then the Jackal to come in and start ripping up from below as well.
Alright, then we'll see how Millenium set this one up, as the armory wall will get reinforced looking down to the hallway. Nothing out of the ordinary there. Rise reinforcing the middle, as you can shoot through that, of course, from the main doorway and the window coming in from the main bedroom. And that is a half reinforced wall? Can we go back to the closet? Yeah, I wonder if they're going to reinforce the whole thing in just a bit, because that seems a bit odd. Alright. Falco is opening up the holes. Of course, a big reason of why they're bringing the shotgun now, to bring everybody back to reality, is the fact that smoke is banned. Because smoke is banned, you need some sort of shotguns to remodel the site. This is something I like to call SimCity. It's part of your setup.
Love that game.
Around the site. No, but it is actually a tactical term in strategy games. Yeah. So in here, it pretty much works in the same way. You need to remodel the site to make it work in your favor as much as possible, with holes from below, tactical positions where you can use to your advantage. That's exactly what Falco's been doing.
Yeah, that's what we've seen in the last round as well. Whenever the Echo, he had took in the Supernova, so that kind of fills the same role as the smoke shotgun. It gives that same destructibility factor. And we're going to see once again this exact same position that Jackal plays is inside of the garage, opens up the armory, gets rid of the Jaeger, and then they try and take the fight and get rid of anybody inside the armory. And there you go, it's going to be Rise already running away, gets himself out of there, and just rotates back to the exact same position, which is inside the attic.
All right, Diogo will get the kill on a Falco. It's no more Pulse and no more C4. That's really the biggest loss here. Cyber running in, he just gets the kill on Rise, not even caring about the Jaeger's position. Some damage. Oh, Renshiro, what a dirty shot here to take one out. As Novi's on the floor, but so much damage taken by the French Hulk.
Yeah, looking good for Immortals at this stage. They have the man advantage. They've got rid of Falco from below. They still have to worry about Ren, who does also have a C4 at his capability. But Immortals, they're not really worried about Ren at this stage. They're more focused on, let's get into the master bedroom, let's open up off the walls, let's start making our way in. They also have a couple of smoke grenades on the side of Cyber as well, so that can be used to an advantage. Sophia charges as well can be used. They still have an E1D, I believe, as well, so they can use that. So this is where the plant will come in momentarily, get themselves into that generator, and then hopefully it should be a strong retake for Millenium if the way that they've set up properly.
Alright, smoke will get thrown into the back as well as Higgs is flashed, but he does have a mirror window to play with. The Lion will try to jump in and get the kill on the side, and there we go, hits the shoulder, but from below it's Livin with the C4. Look, will get taken down. Diogo taking down Renshiro though with his Claymore. Livin still getting one here as he peeks into the hallway. He needs the info and he hits it. That's one down. Now he has the advantage. He's down. The Habona's on the floor. Livin actually does it, and he takes down everybody from Immortals. A bit of a test there at the end. Diffuser will go down, and Millenium 4-1 advantage. Huge bit of play here from a French player. Millenium have never looked so dead set on victory. And that's round 5. 4 in total going for Millenium. That's their defense. Unorthodox, and it worked.
4 rounds on the defense on Oregon. That's pretty strong to do. Yeah. Especially whenever we talk about where Oregon really only has 2 viable bomb sites that are pretty secure. The big tower and also the kitchen isn't really as strong compared to the other 2.
They won all of them.
And they won it. They played every single bomb site and they just worked through it and they just got what they needed to do. And this is where the pressure starts to fall on Immortals' back. They have to start carrying this big, massive comeback they have to perform. But Millenium, they have this momentum, and can they carry it in towards these attacking rounds?
Falco on the blitz. That's not something I haven't seen in a long, long time. Welcome back, Falco. It's definitely beautiful to see Falco on the blitz. Hopefully, we'll get some sort of play from him in this one here, because of course the advantage is in the way of Millenium. Immortals on the defense. They're going to start off downstairs in the laundry. Of course, with mute being banned, you won't be seeing any mute play here with the jammers that we've been seeing on in the middle, the island basically here. But we do have Maestro played, and of course, the big one is Mira.
So looking at this,
Diogo coming in for the reinforcements as she's going to be sitting around in the meeting hall. Nothing really out of the ordinary here as the Mira will ease their way into the kitchen and possibly setting up an extra window in the meeting hall. Very standard from Immortals.
Attackers recovered the diffuser. Attackers must locate.
So looking at this defense that Immortals are going to try and bring as well, they have these Valkyrie cameras in. They're inside, which is quite surprising for me. We typically see Valkyrie cameras scattered about in towards the big tower area, primarily outside beside them sandbags is a very big spot. Thank you, Marcio, for spotting that out. I do appreciate it. But these inside cameras, especially the one that was put inside of that dining, that is more or less going to be an intel gather for Millenium to find out where they are. But the drones come in and they manage to spot that Valkyrie camera straight away. So this a very sneaky one coming out from Immortals just isn't going to work. And this is going to allow Millenium start pushing their way in with this human drone, as I like to keep referring to it, the Bully Blitz. It's a very secret kind of playstyle I'm looking at this here, where typically we would see Leon Gids rocking on that Blitz and pushing up in towards Oregon. So possibly Millenium have took a page out of their book.
We've been seeing a lot less of that from Secret,
yeah,
especially.
They've shifted away from that now.
It's mostly the Zofia plus Bug play into the kitchen, but still, it does work. As long as you have 2 players that are moving in through that position, you'll be good to go. And Millenium are not bringing the Blackbeard. It's kind of been spotted and very much well understood at this point. Livin moving in from the side. No odd strategies being played with shotguns here or there, and Falco will just come in. He'll get one. He'll get the second one.
Oh.
Falco, what a treat! Renshiro, though, he'll get the team kill on Falco, but Rise will refrag. It's Renshiro with one more, and Novi's on a Rise, turning it into a 3v1. Millenium looking to destroy Immortals here, and there we go. Livin holding the rotation as well against the Skull. The entirety of the team going ham here. They can't. I can't believe how effective they are. This is Immortals. This is not your average nobody team. This is Immortals that has played so well in Latin America. But unfortunately, the play style that Immortals has is so easy for Millenium to deal with. They're used to this sort of aggression. They play even better than the Brazilians at what they do. And the blitz from Falco, as I promised, is bellissimo. It comes out and it does the damage. The only way to shut it down is a team kill, as you can tell.
Yeah, an excellent push coming out from Millenium. They were so thirsty for that attack. They knew exactly what they wanted. The no smoke really helped them a lot with Falco pushing in, gets them 2 early kills, and then it just fell apart for Immortals at that stage. They lost their anchor position, plant went down, and it's one of the hardest bomb sites to retake is going to be that downstairs defense, and we're actually going to see Immortals go down there once again. I'm surprised why they're not switching things up. They more or less just got completely smashed in that defense. So I would have liked to see Dorms possibly coming out where they could have changed up their strategy, but maybe they know what the mistake that they made, where they can...
they got off the site. Yeah. They got off the site, and they had no way to deal with that blitz. This is why people don't ban Mira, because it's gotten to people's heads where, oh, if we have Mira, it's an easy hold. No, it's if your window is smoked off, it kind of acts against you in more than one way, because you're so reliant on that window that you're not expecting anybody to dive in and try to attack you. So you're expecting to play a lot more defensively behind the window, and nobody's going to push you. It's like, oh, it's a Mira window. I don't know if they're going to shoot me or not. They will. They're just going to run into you and kill you. And that's why the blitz from Falco comes out. He usually plays this on stream, but he also used to play a ton of the blitz back in the day. Rise springing in from the side and can't get the kill, though, as there is one player in the back, and they'll have to fall back to try to get the spot here as Falco just sprang through the wall.
That was very close. Falco almost had the bandit on the catch there, so that was very close. Very aggressive start from Millenium. Look how quick that was that they've pushed their way in. And Blitz is excellent to challenge this mirror window. He's probably one of the only operators outside of Montagna who can challenge that very efficiently. You could run all the way straight up to the front of that. The guy still can't kill you, and then you're in that position where you can start peeking him from his own mirror window. So I like in the Blitz pick. It gives a lot more of an aggressive playstyle that I would feel that Millenium has lacked a lot in recent weeks. This is certainly a new Millenium, more than likely because of Falco's here.
Yeah, very much so. You can put him on those comfortable operators where he can really play whatever you need, especially ones that require a lot of aggression. He has shown quite a bit of skill back in the day, and really any position he's at. Goo Mines will get thrown in from Novi's here as the Zofia from Rise will take a bit of damage. This is Millenium now on map point. Our first map. Impact grenade will get thrown into the side, take down the Claymore. Unfortunately, the downside is losing that. Oh no, Cyber is inside of the pantry. He takes down all of the Excairos as he's forced back. Rise taking a lot of damage in that engagement, but now they can actually go onto the mirror window and take it out. They don't. I'm not sure if they know exactly what's happening here. Yuk chucking at the C4. Livin will go down, now eliminating that IQ. Rise still low on health. They can reset him with a minute left, but there's definitely a completely different Millenium than what we saw in the previous round. Rise still watching the back. He'll get one kill. Is he ready for the second? Yeah, he's not ready for it. Cyber will get one. He can still spray through that soft wall as Hicks is going to chase for the kill. And no, Cyber with a quick knife. He'll take him out. That's one on the floor. Falco finally with the exchange. 3v2. As Renshiro and Falco are still alive, but no hard destructors.
Still easily doable here for Millenium. They have the Blitz. They still have a full health line as well, but this flank coming out from Valkyrie is going to catch Ren with his pants down, and it's going to be all down the Falco. A Blitz stuck in a 1 versus 3. Smoke grenades allow him to push in. Can he possibly get this clutch? It could be a case. He's very close range, which is where Blitz wants to be. And it's going to be a around the circle affair here as Yuk comes around and gets the stab. Take that, Yuk. And Falco's after another one, as that is going to be Echo gets lit up, but is not going to fall. Falco, you're running away from the bomb site.
He can't do much. There's no diffuser in hand. And unfortunately, if he can't chase for the kills, he's still a 2-2. You know, maybe one day they'll make him a 3-2 with a possible Finka boost that can make him a 4-2. Please don't ever do that.
Why'd you say that?
Don't ever. They actually had it where he turned into a 3-2 basically.
On the TTS.
Yeah. I'm glad. I'm glad I was still in Canada back then to not play TTS when he was live like that. But that aside, we'll get to see Immortals getting an extra round on the board. Well, Millenium are not down and out just yet. Renshiro bringing in the shield for Blackbeard. And the setup for Millenium is pretty good. I don't see where we would have any change. They're expecting King Storms, and what I would expect is maybe a push from the Closet, but Livin switching off from the IQ to that Lion. I'm not sure what really tipped them off here to change their ops, because IQ would have been definitely a big op to have against the Bandit of Diogo, but then again, Zofia, pretty good at just taking control of everything. All you need is to hold Kitchen. From then on, you'll have an angle to take down that Closet, and from there, you'll be good to go.
Yeah, very standard setup for Millenium. They have the hard breach with the Thermite, a lot better on this particular bomb site compared to the Hibana, which they have been bringing. Falco still ever so aggressive on that Blitz. I'm liking the pickup of Ren on the Blackbeard. We know how capable he is as a player on that particular operator. And on a very heavy window site, such as this top floor, it gives him a lot of possibilities. You can play him on that main double window. You can play him even on the kids' windows, which is a very threatening and menacing position for a Blackbeard. Or even just on that connector window inside the corridor can be a very strong one as well. So a lot of options for the Blackbeard to play about with. But if they want to try and go for the kids push, they're going to need to take out whoever's going to be playing inside off that attic. That's going to be #1 for Millenium.
An update on EG versus Element Mystic is Evil Geniuses are up 1-0 after defeating Element Mystic on map number 162 total scoreline. So if you want to watch that game, I highly recommend you go to twitch.tv/Rainbow6Bravo. But if you want to watch both games at the same time, I highly recommend you also take go to multitwitch.com. And you can put in Rainbow6/Rainbow6Bravo, and you can have both streams playing on at the same time. You can disable the chats, do whatever you want. Both games are definitely very interesting to see what these teams are able to do. Novi's, though, in the master bedroom, trying to find the angle. He knows that there's a player in the back here, but Rise just not flinching at all. No damage done to Rise, as the sister rivalry will accentuate. I'll force the Ela back.
Probably one of the best features, I would say, is the sister rivalry. It's so fun seeing the Ela versus Sophia. More times we see the Ela victory over Sophia, but look where Ren is. He's actually playing in the armory window, a very aggressive position. A lot of Lion spots did come out, and Falco's going to get down, but Ren, with that automatic refrag, does manage to save his teammates' life. Rises, pushed him way in, covers then for Renshiro going for the revive. So a good start for Millenium. They've taken control of the armory, they've taken control of the master bedroom, and now they can finally push their way in with this Thermite.
All right, Falco has been brought up to 50% health. They have to watch rotations from the attic, because here Renshiro, instead of using the Mark 17, will be using his Deagle. It's actually better in this case to use the Deagle. You're usually not going to be using that Deagle to really do much, but because the Mark 17 has a lot less ammo in the pool, you kind of want to make sure you don't expend it for no real reason. Now the SR-25 is definitely still very viable. It's still a 2-shot at pretty much wherever you're really shooting and dealing with 61 damage, but one will get the C4 kill here onto Falco, so finally the shield player will get taken down. They're trying to find the angle on the bandit batteries, as you'll see the Thermite opening up the side of the wall. Renshiro will have his drone taken out, though. The angle is being held by one all the way the other side of the hallway. Rise will peek in, and they have 30 seconds left here to execute. Yuk has a fully reinforced wall to use to his advantage with a mirror window, and they just rush in. Renshiro, a beautiful control on his recoil here with the Mark 17. He ties it from the outside. Livid, oh my god, what a spray! Cyber going down. Millenium so close to cleaning this one up here, but they will lose the Zofia, the Lion as well. But Renshiro clutches it with 2 kills right at the end. Millenium will take map number 1 so efficiently, so effectively. This is the Millenium that won DreamHack Austin. This is the Millenium that we all love to see. This is a team that does not fear anyone.
No, we said that they have had a couple of rough weeks. We've seen them inside the Pro League where they didn't perform compared to what we were expecting. Even at DreamHack Valencia,
yep,
they were very poor in terms of what we seen them do at Austin. So this could be looking for a bit of an uprise for Millenium. They're here to win this.
They are one of the top teams to really take the whole thing. They're a team that has shown a lot of consistency ever since really they went through group stages in the 6th Invitational. They played very well when they defeated FaZe Clan in Atlantic City through the qualifications in Pro League Season 7. Then they go through Season 8. They played pretty darn well. It's a bit of an up and down here and there, but they're still in a very darn good position. Now, DreamHack Valencia were expecting them to play even better than before. Unfortunately, wasn't the case. But here, this is a great start against Immortals. We'll take a look at a few of the highlights here in our first map as we get ready for map number 2.
Yeah, so this was one of my favorite rounds, was that retake coming out from the Valkyrie. Novi's played so well on that Jackal. Who can forget Falco with the shotgun and all the other shotgun shenanigans that we did also have. So a very interesting matchup inside of Oregon. Shotgun Central, I believe we'll refer to Oregon now at this stage. But yeah, well done to Millenium. A lot of good early picks. I would say Ren definitely had one of the better showing of his gun skill, I would say, inside of this matchup. So it's always good to see Ren play well.
Yeah, it's a lot of work here, and Falco definitely was no slouch.
No.
He's, of course, the player coming in replacing Yogurts in this tournament. Yogurt is up on the bench. A lot of people that are asking. There's quite a few fans of the player. We'll let you know right now that my good friend Yogurts is not playing in the tournament here. Falco here is a valiant effort. Unfortunately, he didn't really have too much success in it, but Renshiro definitely had a lot of success in the round.